Så kører vi.
Ja, så kører det. Hello, my name is Bølling, and I wish you a very happy Christmas. You are the shop, the Great Dane, and I'm very happy you buy so many of all my small animals. I will start telling you about everything, how it started. Everything starts with love. When I was a young man, I became in love with a nice girl, 16 and a half years old. And because of that love, I started giving her small gifts, and it was such things like such a sculpture I made found by wood, and I could make such a sculpture for her. It is some wood I have found on the beach. And at one time I got some money because I won a competition, and I bought a machine where I could make things by drilling wood. At the beginning, before I got this machine, I started making my dogs and ducklings. But when I got the machine, I suddenly could make these small animals in a way where it was possible to make it in many numbers of them. It started in 1953, where a young man, he had a shop in Copenhagen. And I started with him at the same time I started becoming an architect. I'm an architect and I'm a player. I have played with all my toys and all these things. Well, Torben Ørskov, he made my dog and ducklings, and at Christmas time I started giving him a small optimist and a pessimist. It was a Christmas gift for him and his friend. Then the man came and asked, the man from Germany, he asked, am I able to buy these two persons there? But my friend said, no, it is Christmas gift for us. And he said, if I give you an order, well, then we can talk about it. So he immediately started saying, I want 2,000 of each of them. So it was the start for optimist and pessimist. Then later I made the small fellow Street. It is some of the first models I've made. It changed during the years. Here he has big ears, and now we also made them in this size. Of course, I had small children at that time. Now Street is made in this size, and he is a small fellow I like very much. Later I made the dog Oscar. Because I don't know if I told you first, but when the girl I was in love with, she and we started making these small dogs made by palm nuts and coffee beans and such things. We made hundreds of them, selling them in a shop in Copenhagen. But here also, when I got the machine, I suddenly could make them in the size you know Oscar now, here. Then architect who made all my things, they said, maybe we should have a bigger Oscar. So I went home and I made the big Oscar here. Well, now he is in my drawing office at the beginning, in my drawing office. But I think later he will be made by Beechwood, if we can find out. I have made a big drawing of this fellow here. Well, later we started making a mermaid. There was in Copenhagen a poster with Wonderful Copenhagen, and it was just before a policeman had held the duck and the ducklings over the street in Copenhagen. So I said, I want to make these duck and ducklings also. But later I started making mermaids, and it was very difficult. At the beginning, my mermaid, she was made handmade, and it was a little problem. In America, they didn't want these things on the mermaid. So we made a mermaid in this size, and it was this bottom here was made in a factory where they made guns. They could make these things for the guns. And then she was sold also in many years. But when Morten from Architect Made, he asked, can we make this too? Then he said, I think we must go to China. And now she is made in China. So in China they make the dog now. It is in the same kind of wood. We made it in 1953. And it is perfect made. And also the ducklings. Very fine made. It has changed a little, I must say. So, well, now I think it is finished. I will finish, and also a Merry Happy Christmas to all you in Australia. From Hans Bølling, Copenhagen, Denmark.